On Thursday, Bloxburg released the second part of the Halloween update, and this update is kinda broken. So today, we're talking about the ghost hunting event, as well as the ticket system, how people feel about the update, and more. Let's start with the ghost hunting. If you stand in this queue at the event plot, you will get teleported to a ghost-themed prop hunt minigame. You can collect up to 250 tickets per round, and it's actually really fun when it works. Almost every other round, there's a bunch of really bad bugs. Here's a few of them. Sometimes, when you get caught as a ghost and turn into a hunter, you will still have the ghost UI, which means you won't be able to use the tracker. Infinite loading screens have been happening, and the only way to get out of it is to rejoin. The ticket counter that shows how many tickets you've collected in the round does not work. If you reset during the event, you can sometimes get trapped in a gray box and you'll stay there until you rejoin, and the worst of all, sometimes the round will never even start. Obviously, this is not good, and it's kind of surprising how many bugs this event has. Luckily, we have got a response from the development team stating that they are working hard on fixing these bugs. The developers have been in the test server as well as studio, so it's good to know that they're telling the truth. Which, that on its own is really good, because if something like this would have happened earlier this year with the other studio manager, I doubt we'd even get a post. Some Bloxburg players that have been around for a while might be wondering why a lot of these new events and features have bugs, because when Coeptus was the developer, there weren't this many. And while, yes, that's definitely true, you also have to remember that Coeptus didn't make huge events like this. Some of the old events that Coeptus made, such as the Elf Hunt and RB Battles Maze, were really simple, which made it pretty easy to avoid bugs. But the new developers pack each update with tons of unique, never-seen-before features. And while that's a really good thing, it can also come with a lot of bugs. But most of that is probably because it's their first time making it. Coeptus would reuse parts of seasonal updates, which gave him a lot of extra time to make sure everything worked correctly. So my guess is next Halloween, if ghost hunting comes back, it'll be a lot more optimized. Let's move on to the next topic, which is the ticket system. Personally, I think tickets are awesome because it's a third currency that is actually fun to collect. But there's also a lot of people that aren't a big fan of tickets, which I guess that's fair. If you're trying to stock up on seasonal items, having to buy them with tickets is definitely a lot more time consuming than just buying them with money. And collecting tickets is also pretty slow. You can collect about 250 tickets every 5 minutes. And when there's items worth thousands of tickets, stocking up on them becomes pretty difficult. But at the same time, where's the fun in seasonal events if you can just buy every item on the first day, then quit? One of the biggest reasons why people used to get bored of seasonal updates is because on the first day, they would buy seasonal items, decorate their house, then quit until the next update. The ticket system makes people actually put effort in to get the seasonal items, which not only makes collecting seasonal items feel more rewarding, but it also keeps people playing the game and having fun. I've been playing Bloxburg since October of 2016. That's 2 months after the release of the game. And I can say without a doubt, this has been the most enjoyable Halloween update I've experienced since I started playing. I have a goal to work towards, which is the trophy, and I have 2 enjoyable ways to achieve that goal. But your opinion could be completely different than mine, so let me know what you think about the tickets down in the comments. The last thing I want to mention in this video is from part 1 of the Halloween update, and that is the new ambient sounds. If you don't have your volume on, you should turn it on. There's a ton of new ambient sound effects that you can hear throughout the map. For example, standing outside used to be silent, but now you hear this. There's also a bunch of other sounds, such as river noises, beach noises, cave noises, and noises for multiple types of buildings. These new sound effects make the game feel a lot more alive, and it's definitely a feature that I didn't know we needed until it was added. And that is pretty much all of the Bloxburg news over the past few weeks. I'm getting close to 184,000, so if you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Also, sorry about this video being short. I'm spending a lot of time working on some pretty big videos for later this year that you definitely do not want to miss. But that's it from me, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.